Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be opening up some packs of Legacy of Destruction. Kind of. Okay, so what do I mean by that? To basically make a long story short, this video was supposed to come out earlier, like really earlier actually, basically after recording me opening this pack, but like things got in the way and basically some of the footage is gone. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it got deleted. I don't know what happened, and I'm like 20 or 10 packs in already, so I don't know. But anyways, generally, what is this video about? Basically, this video changed from becoming a pack opening video to more of a rant or discussion video for the YuGiOh beginners or the Yu-Gi or people who are trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. And though this video is meant for beginners or people who are trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, I do invite Yu-Gi-Oh pros and Yu-Gi-Oh veterans to join in this discussion basically. And if you guys want, by the end of the video, you can go down in the comments below and we can continue this conversation when this video ends basically. But anyways, where do I start? Let's start with why you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, at the start, you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. How do you do that? I say the anime is a good start, specifically more the newer seasons, because the older seasons don't necessarily follow like the actual rules, and mainly because they're just going off of like the rules weren't really established back then, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. And newer seasons have been following the rules and have been using the mechanics and such. And I think the latest one, not the latest, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains uses the latest TCG mechanics, which is Link monsters. And yeah, I suggest starting off there. You can also start off at Master Duels too. It's a free Yu-Gi-Oh game, so in the fact that it being digital, you can basically play wherever or whenever you guys want. But there are some issues between the two mediums when trying to play the actual TCG, and that would be, well, the anime, it's for entertainment, so most of the battles will be scripted and such, and it's more fast-paced compared to the actual game, while Master Duels has a separate ban list. There are slight difference between Master Duels and TCG, but overall the main difference, in my opinion, of Master Duels and TCG is the ban list, only because Master Duels is, since digital, Konami can just put in whatever cards they want basically, instead of just waiting and using money to print them. Now, how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh is I watched the anime, I went to Master Duels, and then I played the TCG. That's just my experience though. You guys can start off wherever you want. You guys can even just start off playing the TCG. I mean, like, you guys can just start off getting cards right now. But to put things straight before we get there, Yu-Gi-Oh is quite a different card games compared to other card games, if you guys have ever played any other ones. For example, Hearthstone, Gwent, and Magic, and also Pokemon. But I don't play Pokemon, so I don't know for sure about the rules. But all those card games uses different resources like energy, mana, and stuff like that to summon or use your cards, while in Yu-Gi-Oh you simply just place the cards down and use the ability themselves. In a weird way, the cards themselves are the resources, or the monsters themselves are the resources, if that makes sense. I don't know, but anyways, with that, it comes with the challenge of a lot of issues, such as power creep and stuff like that. But I'm not going to get into those specifically, mainly because the point of this video is trying to get you guys, the beginners or the people who are trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, to kind of just dip your toe into the game. You don't have to go full in, but generally you can just do whatever by the end of the day. But what I recommend is that if watching the anime or Master Duels, or just getting into the card game, like just right out of the get-go, you guys can do whatever. But the card game, the TCG, it's kind of hard to get into, mainly because since it requires actual money. Well, Master Duels requires money as well, but you can technically play free, and then you don't need to worry about that. But with the actual TCG, you actually need money to buy the cards. And what I recommend, getting structure decks. You could get 3 structure decks. They're around $30 each structure deck, and get 3 of them, put them together, and there you go. You got a deck. But oh yeah, before I forget, so if you guys are new to Yu-Gi-Oh, 60 decks. I mean 60 cards per deck. Again, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh pro or Yu-Gi-Oh veteran. This whole video is kind of more of like a beginner talking to a beginner, and like it's just the whole point of this video is kind of like trying to spark a discussion, basically. But generally, what you can do is that you can get 3 structure decks, put them together, and then you get a semi-working deck, depending on which structure deck you get. And that's only because mainly other players have already gotten their own deck or meta deck, and then you will lose, but like, everybody loses, so don't worry about it. And generally, I just recommend, if you're getting into TCG, get 3 structure decks, go in, and then once you get into the familiarity of the vocabulary and kind of like how the game is played, you can decide to get into other decks too, such as getting to like meta decks and stuff like that. I don't want to get into specifics. So all in all, basically, that's my recommendation, or that's what I think that is the easiest way of getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. This video is just kind of spark a discussion, kind of see what you guys think about it, and especially those of you who are kind of like intimidated of getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, just kind of what you guys think about it. That's all. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a comment. We can continue discussion at the end of the video. Leave a like, and yeah, subscribe. Peace.